Hola mis estudiantes, ¿cómo están el día de hoy? Vamos a empezar la lección del día de hoy y vamos a tratar de pasar un buen tiempo. Bueno, vamos a ver qué nos dice este meme. Cuando pasas la materia que ya dabas por perdida. Interesante. Pónganlo en el warm-up en Canvas, por favor. Make sure you do it. Some of y'all are losing easy points by not doing that. Put it on Canvas. Alright, let's move on. For some of you, hoy es viernes el 15 de enero, and for some of you, it'll be, hoy es lunes el 18 de enero. But for all of you, go ahead and answer these questions. ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? ¿A dónde va tu familia en su tiempo libre? ¿Cuántos años tienes? Go ahead, put down your notes. Let's get going. Let us keep coming. Okay, so we are going to go over the verb ir. Ir is a verb that means to go, like to go somewhere. Yo voy a la escuela is from the verb ir. I go to school. So to say where someone is going, use the verb ir. Here are its present tense forms. So for yo is yo voy. Yes, I know the verb is ir and it says voy. That's because it's a regular verb and it's completely different than from its root, which is ir. So yo voy, tú vas, usted, él, ella va, nosotros vamos, ustedes, ellos, ellas van. Alright, so now that we know how to say it in the different pronouns, so it's yo voy, tú vas, usted, él o ella va, nosotros vamos, and ustedes, ellos, ellas van. Alright, not van, van. The verb ir is almost always followed by a. To ask where someone is going, use a dónde. So, a dónde is where, right? So, a dónde vas? Where are you going? You often hear people say, vamos. You'll ever heard somebody say, hey, vamos, vamos, vamos. That means let's go, right? Vamos is in the nosotros form. So this is let's go, right? ¿Recuerdas? Do you remember? You have used the infinite ir to talk about going to school. Me gusta ir a la escuela. Well, now we are putting it we're expanding from the infinitive into using it in present tense. So, that's the verb ir in a nutshell. Make sure this is in your notes. You're going to need this, alright? Okay. So now, let us go to the next one. Un invierno en Chile. A winter in Chile. Right? Chile is a country in South America. So, María, una estudiante de Corpus Christi, Corpus Christi, Texas, pasa un año en Santiago, Chile. Right? So she spends a year in Santiago, Chile. Con una familia chilena, with a Chilean family. Lee la carta y escribe las formas apropiadas del verbo ir. So read the letter and put the appropriate forms of the verb ir. Alright, so you're going to read this letter. You are going to go ahead and fill in those blanks using the verbo ir, which as we just learned is yo voy, tú vas, usted, él, ella va, nosotros vamos, ustedes, ellos, ellas van. Right? So you got to do that. Make sure to write the whole thing. Make sure to translate it because you're going to need it, because now the next one it says lee la carta de María en la actividad pasada y contesta las preguntas. So read the letter from María in the last activity and answer the questions. So here are the questions. ¿Quién no va a veces con la familia a Portillo? ¿Por qué a María le gusta ir a las lecciones de esquí? ¿A dónde van para usar las computadoras? ¿Cuándo van al cibercafé? ¿A dónde va Sonia para pasar tiempo con los amigos? Good questions. Make sure to write those down on your notes. Alright, now, ¿a dónde van todos? Where's everybody going? Alright, so, where you go often depends on what you like to do. Read the sentences and then tell where the people go to do the activity. So, modelo is another way of saying example o ejemplo. ¿Te gusta esquiar? Do you like to ski? ¿A dónde vas? Where do you go? Voy a las montañas para esquiar. I go to the mountains to ski. So we kind of worked on that the other day, right? Voy a la playa a nadar. Or yo nado en la playa. So now you're saying voy a las montañas para esquiar. I go to the mountains to ski. So the next one says, ¿te gusta levantar pesas? ¿A dónde vas? Would be the next part, right? ¿A dónde vas? Well, voy al gimnasio para levantar pesas. So, I'll do this one with y'all, and then you'll go do the rest on your own. Now, this is my answers. You would answer your personal one, because we all have different things, right? We learned that for every one thing, there's a lot of different things you can do, right? So it says, ¿te gusta levantar pesas? So, ¿a dónde vas? So, I will write next to this, ¿a dónde vas? Right? And then I would say, voy, right? Because that is I go, right? Voy al gimnasio a levantar pesas. So, I go to the gym to lift weights. Pretty simple, right? Alright, do that for all of them. And then, there's one more step. If you look at the bottom, it says number 2. Alright, so now write 4 sentences about yourself and your friends saying where you go and for what purpose. So for instance, yo voy al parque a caminar, right? I go to the park to walk. So go ahead, write those. Put it on your notes. Don't forget to do the DOL. Now, the password for today's DOL is the word vamos. Vamos. Right? Alright, have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all soon. Adios.